Hello everyone, hope you're all having a good day. I've just had an amazing session at Truro skate park, which is an amazing skate park, but I was there on the world's worst bike. So this is part 2 of the Specialized Hard Rock series. The first one came out hopefully last week, and that was where I was just trying to ride the bike pretty much spec as was. This week what I did, rather than changing loads of parts over, what I did was I just took off further unnecessary stuff. So I took off all the gears, I just zip tied the rear derailleur because I wasn't going to take all the cogs and everything apart and run it single speed and everything else. I just took off all the cables and everything else, and the front derailleur and stuff, and the front 2 chain rings as well. And then I ran like a zip tie, a reusable zip tie, because I thought I'll be able to change gears and stuff like that. And it worked for a while, and then I smashed it into some really good walls and stuff, and it stopped working a bit, but it did enough to get me through the day of filming. Afternoon, I was there for like 2 hours. And no, I'm not still in the same place now filming at the skate park, because I was really nervous because there was these like skater guys there who were actually really kind and supportive, but I still didn't feel good doing this bit of talking in front of them. I don't know what they thought, but they were very kind, and they were really like, yeah, well done, man, even though I was there riding a clearly terrible, not suitable bike for the purposes, but it was still a load of fun. And actually, yeah, onto the bike itself, I was really surprised with how it rolled and worked and stuff. This is the video of me hopping around there. So thank you to everyone who's liked and subscribed to these videos. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. And yeah, these are the clips of my second ride on the Specialized Hard Rock. Enjoy. So thank you to everyone who's watched that video all the way through. So as you can see, it does not ride like a normal trials bike in any way, shape or form, but there are a few things that I did change which made it better. As you can see, I have got a lot more confidence in the back brake now. That is because I did actually I put some new pads on. They're not special trials pads or anything, they were just black pads from like Halfords or something, but they worked really well and they made me trust the rear brake just a little bit better, so I could actually like hold it on the back wheel and stuff, which was really good. As you can see, the Truvative cranks did take quite a crunching when I landed on a few walls and stuff, because I couldn't be bothered to put a bash guard on it. I thought that would be cheating, adding things that weren't actually a part of the bike, so I just smashed it. So hopefully, my plan is to try and sell this bike at the end of this, but we'll see. The wheels are a little buckled as well, so I might need to go around them with a spoke key. The rear derailleur was really difficult. I had to keep changing that zip tie and chunking it around and stuff, but it was loads of fun. But the point of it was, I tapped like a wall that was nearly bar height on, you know, a Specialized hard rock, and I probably could have done that whilst it had all the gears and everything else on it as well. And the only thing I would definitely have needed to have changed was the brake pads. Those rear pads on before were terrible. The front ones are really good, as you can see when I was like front hopping and stuff. Those front brake pads are amazing, and they're just black ones, but the rear ones, yeah, I'm glad I changed them. But the point is, no matter how expensive a bike someone rides, and I do ride one of the most expensive trials bikes in the world, I do ride a clean carbon K1, which is about £3,000, you can still go out on a bike that is literally like 3% of the value of that bike and go and have fun as well. I don't know what it would be like if I took it into the woods here or something and had a ride on it and stuff. It would probably be awful, but it would also be a very fun kind of awful. So the next video I'm going to do is where I'm going to put literally all trials type parts in it, because I mean the big thing that's a problem is the engagement hub, the engagement in the free hub. There aren't any engagements. It's literally, I think there might be 8 engagement points on this hub, because there's a whole like 10 degrees of turn to find the engagement every time I want to try and like do a side hop. You could see I had to literally find it and then just push myself into the place and kick and get up. It was terrible. So I'm going to put like all trials parts on this frame and see how I get on with it. I want to see. I don't think it's going to ride as good as the Giant did, but I think it will be really good either way. And yeah, after this, I think after this there's almost got to be like a video competition, maybe. £100 bike, cheap bike challenge, CBC, cheap bike challenge. Let's do that. I will make a thing and put it on Instagram and call it the cheap bike challenge, and we will do that. And if anyone wants to enter, they will win something that I will figure out. I don't have any sponsors, so I can't ask them, so it's probably just going to be me. But yeah, right, I've rambled on long enough. I really hope you enjoyed that video. Next week will be the next video where I'm going to be on the bike with all new parts, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I really hope you're riding bikes, staying safe, having fun, and if not, please go and subscribe. That would be really helpful, and I'd really appreciate it. Thanks very much, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye. Bottom bracket drop.